If you put beans in your chili, it is not chili anymore. You've turned it into some kind of sad bean soup. Plus, it'll make you shit all day. Don't put beans in your chili. It's just God did not intend for chili to have beans in it. And if you put it in there, I'm reporting you to the government because you are obviously a communist.
Gainz! 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 Gotta get them gains!
Welcome back, YouTube world. Welcome back to Chris Gainz. I'm Chris Lee. Thank you for joining me today. If this is your first time to check out this channel, then thank you for stopping in. Basically, this is all about lifting heavy weights, eating lots of food, and tour managing a music artist. All at this, and being a dad too. I have so many jobs. A few of them pay. I'll let you guess which ones those are. But thank you guys for joining me. Real quick, what this is going to be about, I'm home today. If you can't tell, I'm in my home office. And I normally keep it a lot more clean than this. My kids have been here dicking around. That's why it's so messy. But anyway, so what I have in store today, I have started doing basically splitting up my muscle groups into a heavy lifting day and a hypertrophy day. So earlier in the week, I did a heavy chest day. I did a heavy back day. Normally, I like to alternate those where I'll do like heavy chest. By the way, I'm doing 2-a-days, 2 workouts a day, too. I'm still doing that. So normally, I like to do a heavy chest day, and then later in the day, do like a hypertrophy, lightweight, high rep back day. But for some reason, my schedule got screwed up on the tour, and I ended up here on Thursday with a hypertrophy back and a hypertrophy chest day. So I have those 2 workouts going on today, and I'm doing something a little bit differently. And with weightlifting, with nutrition, and everything else in life, I think you always have to keep your mind open on new ideas and to be a student. And one of my good friends brought this training idea to me, this different way of doing things. And I was very, very skeptical at first. Anyone that knows me and lives with me, I like to measure everything by reps and sets and adhering to those numbers and everything and amount of weight. But this is a little bit different. This is a different idea. It's a different way of training, and it's duration based. So essentially, instead of measuring your set, well, we're still going to measure sets, but instead of measuring your reps, everything is based on time duration. And looking back, this isn't that foreign of an idea to me. It shouldn't be, because P90X was a big thing, if you watched the last video, that got me into weightlifting. And that was all based around duration. Everything was, you do this for 30 seconds, you do this for a minute. So the idea behind this is, and I like this so much, I trained with him one day and we did this, and I'm like, oh shit, we did arms. And my freaking biceps and triceps were sizzling after this workout. So I decided to incorporate this and do a little bit of experimenting, incorporate it into my own. So what I do now is I do, for every major muscle group, including arms, I'll do a heavy lift day, and then 3 days later on in the week, I'll do a hypertrophy, high rep day. So that's what I'm doing here. So basically the idea, we're going to start with back today, and the idea behind this workout is I'm going to pick 3 different exercises that I'll do a giant set. And giant set is like a superset, only it's 3 instead of 2. So you go exercise to exercise to exercise with no rest in between, and then you take a rest, you come back, you do it all over again. So that's the idea. So I'll start doing that. But on this giant set, I do 45 seconds on each exercise. Okay? So I'll do exercise number 1, 45 seconds. No rest. Exercise number 2 for 45 seconds. No rest. Exercise number 3 for 45 seconds. So I'm doing essentially, what's the math? 135 seconds. There you go. That's East Texas math for you. 135 seconds basically of just non-stop lifting. So as you can imagine, everything is very, very short weight here. Okay? Short weight. Everything is very, very lightweight here. So you kind of have to be picky. And I would suggest if you plan on trying this at home or trying it in your gym, I would maybe do like a trial week where you're establishing what your weight is. Because you definitely don't want to jump into it too heavy. Ideally, the end of each 45 seconds, you're struggling to get those last reps up. But you're not quitting. You're not giving up 5 seconds until the end of that rep range. So that's what this is. I just started doing this last week, but this is my first time to video this stuff. It's freaking brutal, man. When you talk about getting blood into the muscle, talk about shocking your system. For me, this whole idea came around at a good time because, yes, I'm bulking. Surprise, surprise. I do it for 90% of the year. But it came at a time where I feel like I was hitting some plateaus and I needed to do something different. I needed to do something besides lifting heavy and doing the 5 to 8 rep range every day. So this was good for me because it sends a big WTF to your muscles. Like, oh shit, what are you doing with these light weights for one thing? But why are we doing this for a minute and a half? This is crazy. So here you go. At first, I'm going to go get some breakfast because doing 2 workouts a day, requires a lot of calories. So my goal is to be between 3,500 and 4,000 if I can. So let's go eat. I'm at home again. Yay, Cannon, I'm at home. We'll play later. So I get to make breakfast at home. This is one of my favorite things in life, making breakfast at home. So I want to show you what I'm making. I am taking in a ton of calories right now. So let me show you what I have going on here. The end of my bulk is to take in about 4,000 calories. So I am like, I've kind of plateaued. And you can plateau on weight gain just like you can plateau on weight loss. So no, I'm not going to eat all that bacon. But man, doesn't that look delicious? Yum. So I have, watch out, Rain. Don't you get burnt. Don't want you to get burnt. Doing 5 eggs right now. I've upped from 4 eggs. And I'm doing a bunch of steel cut oats. That's about a cup's worth. And then I'll do a couple slices of bacon. I'm not going to go too crazy on the bacon. So here we go. Yes, what do you want to say?
I'm dressed up like 11.
She's dressed up like 11 from Stranger Things.
And he drinks coffee.
Yes, he does. Sometimes beer.
He eats bacon and eggs too.
Here we go. That's 5 eggs, a cup of steel cut oats, and 2 strips of bacon. What do you think of this, my vegetarian, vegan wife? Just take a bite. I promise. Your arms will explode if you eat those eggs.
I have Gainz for days.
Okay, that was a giant back day, just like the name suggests. That was massive, massive, a lot of reps. It was just under 500 reps for back. So, man, if you ain't got blood in your freaking muscles after that, that is crazy. So I have a ton of calories to catch up on. It's like 4 o'clock in the afternoon, and I got about 3,000 calories, just under 3,000 calories that I have to get the rest of the night. And I have another workout because it's 2-a-days. So I got to get busy. I'm going to go find some calories in that kitchen inside. Here we go. Okay, time for the next meal. I got a lot of catching up to do. Look at this. Glorious, glorious meal. That is egg noodles with what kind of beef, Allison?
Dead beef.
Dead beef. Egg noodles and dead beef, my favorite. Like Mom used to make. Thank you so very much. My wife, the vegetarian and all,
Sorry, I'm trying.
put her hands in that meat for me.
Chris, get away! I'm trying
I
to make
love
my
it when
Kraft
she
macaroni
puts her
and cheese.
hands on my meat.
Well,
It's
not
just
gonna-
really something.
Okay, well,
It's really something. Thank you so much for making that meal. And now, another Gainz meal. Are you making that for me as well? Mac and cheese.
I'm making it
That's
for
mine.
baby
Man,
Gainz.
I'm gonna get to 400. I'm gonna get to 4,000 calories in no time at this rate because we are piling the groceries on. Who wants cake?
Me.
Cake will get us there. Let's get some cake. All right, another meal. Like I said, I gotta get a lot of calories. This is Raisin Bran, fat-free milk. There you go. Love my Raisin Bran. And now for meal number 643 of today. Some good old chili. Take a good look at that chili right there. And this is Wolf Brand lean chili. It's only about 4.5 grams of fat in the entire can. Look how great that looks. And you'll notice, if you look closely, no beans. You know why? Because I am not a douchebag. If you put beans in your chili, it is not chili anymore. You've turned it into some kind of sad bean soup. Plus, it'll make you shit all day. Don't put beans in your chili. It's just God did not intend for chili to have beans in it. And if you put it in there, I'm reporting you to the government because you are obviously a communist. Workout number 2. This is going to be chest. This is a hypertrophy chest day, just like the back day earlier today. A lot of reps, a lot of blood in the muscles. Let's go do it. Okay, that was a wicked chest workout. And yes, I'm whispering because everyone in the house is asleep because it's 11:30 at night. I'm still eating. I have calories to consume. So this is what I'm doing for dinner or whatever this meal is called, midnight snack. Very simple. White rice and lean taco beef. So I'm about to have this meal, maybe have another bowl of raisin bran before I go to bed. I got to get some sleep at some point. This is crazy.